Have you ever really considered where the food you eat comes from and the process it goes through to get to your local grocer or restaurant? Food, Origins, Owners, and Ingredients is a new exhibit at the Swift Current Museum, targeting these and other food-related topics. Hugh Henry is the designer behind the exhibit and explains the overall goal of the project.
I hope they take away a bit more interest in the topic so that they're looking at the labeling on their food and they're looking at the origins of the food and maybe asking them questions about the quality of the food and some social justice issues as well, because we have a component here on fair trade food, so there are sort of economic and social implications in terms of food production and who controls it and what's the consequences of that control.
Henry goes on to add the exhibit touches on the challenges producers face from an agricultural standpoint, from genetically modified grains to the elimination of many long-standing farm traditions following the expansion of larger brands and global corporations.
It certainly has been a lot of changes on the farm, and one sort of really an aspect that really stuck out for me when I was doing the research is the fact that when I was growing up in a small town, pretty well every one of my friends lived on farms, and there was always the matter of milking cows and sending the cream into the city to get the old cream check. Well, there's no cream at all produced in Saskatchewan anymore, and there is only one marketer and owner or collector of milk in the province, and that is Saputo, which is a Montreal-based company, but international as well. So just the whole dynamic of something as simple as that has changed dramatically within a 25 to 30-year period.
The exhibit can be an eye-opener for many when visitors look closely at where their favorite products are made and the connection of many popular brands to the food and beverages they consume, leaving room for an even broader scale project targeting the local ag industry in a possible Part 2 of the food series.
Yeah, certainly there's room for that because the topic is so wide that, exploring some aspect of it is really possible. And I think that probably the next step would be is to really look at the local situation. So you're looking at the farmers, the situation on the farm. So it really does connect, with our mandate, which is Southwest Saskatchewan. So we're wanting to look what's happening here. So it might be more, a subsequent exhibit might look more at organic farming, or again, some of the different concerns that farmers are realizing, again, with livestock or with crops. They're caught into the system along with everybody else. So, we want to make it relevant to the experience that we have here.
The food exhibit is open to the public now through March 31st and coincides with a trilogy video series on the food industry.